Hey people, it's Steel Gamer with a challenge and a quick breakdown of gamer complaints. So let me get right into it. Here's the challenge I issue people, and then I'll explain why I'm issuing it. The challenge I'm issuing to you gamers stems from all the complaints and everything else that people are doing. So the challenge is, next Elder Scrolls game that comes out, don't buy it, don't rush into it, don't pre-order it, don't get into early access, and wait a week before the game, after the game is out, until it's patched, and then play it. Until then, anybody that goes in and buys this is an idiot and has no right complaining, and here is the reason why I issue this challenge. And then I'll get into a breakdown of the complaints gamers are doing about other things. First of all, for the past 10 years, Bethesda has released buggy games. It's no secret. So why do every single gamer that goes into these games buys them knowing what Bethesda is doing to them, and then after they buy them, write all these stupid complaints on forums as if they're surprised the game is broken? If you know the game is broken and you buy it, that is on you. The game being broken has no relevance to the fact that you idiots keep buying it and then keep acting surprised it's broken. The simple thing is, you know the game is broken, don't buy it. That brings me to the following point. Bethesda has already said they are making Elder Scrolls 6 with the same exact engine Fallout 76 uses, because that's the engine they've been using. They said they are going to do this point blank. You can look this up. Therefore, all of you idiots complaining about how 76 is broken because it's using an old engine, now know Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be using that same engine. So if you go out and buy that game, you are an idiot, because you full well know what is going to happen. So if you know what's going to happen, you know enough not to buy it. If you buy it, you don't have a right to complain anything is wrong with the game, because you already know there is going to be something wrong with the game. That's it. Don't buy it, and that's it. That challenge will never happen because people won't do it because they're too stupid and they're entitled crybabies, which brings me to the next point on some gamer complaints, which is basically microtransactions and gamer preference trying to be used as an excuse to blame game companies and game developers for fucking lying. So let me get into this real quick, and then I'm going to end this video because I'm not going to go too long with this. Okay, when I see shit like this, it makes me wonder how much of an idiot do you have to be? This moron literally stated, microtransactions do not belong in full-price games. So what you're saying is because you don't like them, they shouldn't be there. But yet it's a legitimate business transaction. Doesn't matter whether it's shady or you agree with it or how many people disagree with it. It's still a business transaction. A business has every right to do this. If you want to talk about stuff that doesn't belong, a pedophile does not belong working in a daycare. An ex-con does not belong working in a gun shop. A ex-robber that robs banks does not belong working in a bank. A game company that does business doesn't belong or have any business putting a business transaction in a business game. You sound like an idiot when you say that. So shit like that makes me question humanity. Which brings me to the next point on you know, gamers just, again, microtransactions. This right up there with friggin' loot boxes, and I'm going to compare the loot box system where people are saying that's along the lines of gambling. Despite whether it's gambling or not, has nothing to do with the fact that people always bitch at me and say, you know, games don't need to be explained. There's a lot of fine gray areas in there where in the United States, games are required to have two things: instructions and warning labels, because that's how the United States works when it comes to products, and games are products. Therefore, it doesn't matter how many gray areas are in there. People trying to say a game doesn't need to be explained is the same fashion as people trying to say loot boxes are not gambling. There are so many fine lines in there, and the only reason this has gotten attention is because enough people complained about it. If enough people complained about instructions not being in games, that would also be a thing. Until it's brought to light, it doesn't matter. But the fact is, people need to stop arguing with me about stupid things when they're doing stupid things that they're arguing about. So, that being said, that's my challenge. Steel Gamer signing off. Have a good day or night wherever you are.